Hey everyone, Days here from Mindfreak, and I'm joined by Trixxyz from the Mindfreak Protege competition. Trixxyz, mate, how's it going tonight?
Yeah, I'm good.
Thanks for taking the time out to talk to us. Let's start off by give us a bit of a rundown of yourself and your gaming history in particular.
Yeah, well, I basically started gaming when the original Xbox came out. Played casually for a couple of years, and then the end of 2010, basically started competitive. I joined my first team in about January of 2011. Played with Engage. They did alright for a first team, and then I joined a few other teams, and then about halfway through the year, I joined Venom for CGD. I thought this would be like my big break, but fortunately that didn't go as planned. So I got into fours, and from there I've just focused mainly on fours, playing with teams like Carry On, and then Here to Stay. And then in Modern Warfare 3, I played a bit of fives, but then went back to fours until recently. So yeah.
Alright, good stuff, good stuff. And let's get on to the matter at hand. Why don't you tell us what you think of the Mindfreak Protege competition and how you yourself have progressed so far?
Yeah, it's great. It's good for the experience, and even the people that don't get picked in the end, they'll have that opportunity, and the experience has been good so far. Uh, I think I've played good, well, average in the 4v4 comp. Played last week. Played pretty decent, I think, but then in the fives comp I could have played a bit better, but I'm still happy to be in it, and I'm gonna try my best to win it.
That's the stuff. And although obviously they're your main opposition, I guess who are one of the best players that in the Protege competition that you think stood out, or that you've played against or alongside so far in the challenge?
I think Marco. He's got a lot of potential, and is a nice kid. I've played with him in the fours challenge, and he was a good captain. Got us to second place. And then in the fives comp I played against him, and he stood out for the other team. And even though he had immunity, he still played really well, and yeah, he did good for his team.
Yeah, I have played a few scrims with Marco, and as you said, he's a definitely nice kid, and I do see a lot of potential in him. So Naked has basically taken it on board himself to run the competition on behalf of Mindfreak. Why don't you tell us a bit about your dealings with him and how you think he's done so far running the competition thus far?
Yeah, well, it was great for him to run the competition and come up with idea. Gives people who want to have a big break the opportunity, and not most people wouldn't do it. So it was good from him, and I've really enjoyed it so far. And of course, I've built a relationship up with him that I didn't have before. So it's been really fun so far.
Yeah, no, Naked's a good bloke. He tends to hang a lot of stuff on me, but at the end of the day, he's one of my good mates. And although there are plenty of rumours floating around the CG that he has created about me, for example, I'm fat, and many, many others, he's a good bloke. Now, I also heard that you do a lot of work for Deserto, for the Australian community on Deserto, and why don't you give us a rundown of what you do exactly and how you got the position?
Yeah, well, I got the position from playing. It was Farsighter that brought it to my attention. He basically said that because I do all the work with interactive productions, that I should go forward and apply, because I would do a good job at it. So I thought I may as well apply, and I got picked by Michael, who's the head content writer over at Deserto, and me, Bundo, and Fears got selected. And basically we do all the content writing for Australia, so any news like lineup changes, any big events we'll broadcast over on their website, so it gives more exposure to the Australian community. So it's been good so far, and hopefully we can build that relationship. So the Australian community gets out there more.
Yeah, that's always good for helping the community grow overseas and also in Australia as well. Listen, thanks for taking the time out to speak to us and give us your thoughts on the Mindfreak Protege competition and also a little rundown of what you do for Deserto. If you want to take this time to give any quick shout outs or plugs, go ahead. And yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks. Of course, Mindfreak for giving me the opportunity, and Naked for running the whole Protege thing, as well as Interactive Productions. Got to give them a shout out. And yeah, thanks.
Yep, no worries. So I've been Dazed. I was joined by Trixxyz. That's the end of this. Thanks for listening.
Nah, seriously.
Just go ahead and chug it in.
Wait, when Daze comes, I want you to use this as credits, Riggs. He goes, hey guys, Daze here. I'm like, it doesn't matter what your name is.
Do it.
The very first one, okay?
Yeah.
And then record it. Read it.
Okay. Alright, Riggs, are you ready to record? Riggs.
Yep.
Alright, Trixxyz, are you ready?
Yep.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, Dazed here, and I'm with
It doesn't
Trixxyz.
matter what your name is.
That's no good,
Oh my God. Riggs, I can't work under these conditions.
I've got tears.
That's not good. Nah, hang on. You gotta wait now. Oh dear.
Oh dear.